how to wrap text in Photoshop. I'm using 221, but you can do the same 220, 2, etc. Now, you can see what I've done. I've got this white area where I've got some type. So I'm going to go back to a fresh document. Now this is in Reading in the UK. Obviously a nice car park. And I love taking photos of car parks, which is weird because I haven't got a car, so that's really odd. However, what you can do, you can see the tools here. The key tools are Add Anchor Point tool, Direct Selection tool, and also the Pen tool. Now they might not be in that position for you because I've customized. You can customize your toolbar just there. Just click on that and you can then see all of the various tools, and you can edit the toolbar and position the tools that you want at the top or anywhere else in the thing, if that's what you want to do. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the Pen tool, and I'm using Pass. You can use Shape, perfectly reasonable to use Shape as well, but I'm just going to use that one, Pass, and then I just click there, click there. Now you might not make a straight line, particularly like I've just done. I've just got to notice it slightly there, but I'm just going to click there, and then when you hover over the first one, you can see it just changes, the cursor changes, just you get a little dot there. Click there, and now you've got a closed path. What you can then do is you can go to the Type tool. Now I could of course move the Type tool up there as well, be helpful. However, there's the Type tool, and hover over in the center. So if you go outside, you get that square. Hover inside, you'll get the circle. That's what you want, circle. Just click, and then you can change. And you obviously get this initial type. Now you'll notice because I haven't got a straight line at the top, it's got a little bit of a gap. I can fix that in a sec. I'm just going to. But what I want to do first is I want to copy and paste. So copy and paste, and I just want to fill that with obviously more type. So that's completely filled now with some type. Obviously you can type something as well. If you want to, of course you can type in, something else. Perfectly reasonable as well. But I'm not doing that. I'm just going to go back to type it all again. Now I've ruined it. Click there, and again, copy and paste. There it is. So once you've done that, what you can then do, of course, obviously, like I say, you can change the font, you can go in there and select it, you can modify it as well. You don't have to keep it obviously the same. You can modify it in numerous other ways, change the font. But what you can also do, you can use the Direct Selection tool. I'm just going to go to the Direct Selection tool there, and again, like I say, that will be in a completely different position, I'm certain. But with that selected, what you can do, you can go over here, and before I go any further, here's the pass. So Window and Pass. And you're working on the type pass. You're not working on the work pass. Work pass is what you created before. As soon as you've gone for the type, it's become a type pass. You can see it says there, type pass. And then you can just hover over there or click, just as easy, but I can never see it. Certainly initially, you never can see it. So I always like to sort of just do that, where it's just encompass the that point. And there's a point there. And what I can do, I can move it. So if I decide to move it, I can move it down that way. Move it there. Now I can click there. As long as you can see the point, that's all that you really need to do. As long as you can see it. Because sometimes, of course, you click got the direct selection tool active, and you think, well, where's the point? Can't see it. And the easiest way, as I always find, is just to go like that over it. There might be other ways of doing it. I don't know. But that's the way I do it. And you can move that around, and you can tweak that to create it so it's nice sort of type all the way through it. Now, what also you can do, of course, and it's obviously not much good because, of course, I haven't got any more white space to use, but you can, of course, use up here, add anchor point, or you could delete, of course, as well. Use the subtract, remove. So just hover over there and then click. And then again, go back to the direct selection tool. And what you can do, just select that and then move that. So you can manipulate it further if you want to do that, but obviously it doesn't follow the line of the thing. But there you go. You can still do that and create all kinds of different text paths. But personally, I prefer it just back to like that. And of course, you can go to another area if you want to. You don't have to just have one area. Maybe you've got some other area in there you want to put some text. I'm going to go for this little bit. So just going to quickly go to the pen tool again. There's the pen tool. I'm just going to say have some text here. Maybe you've got a car in there you want to identify, so put a little area there. And again, hover over there, you can see that little dots appear. And then, of course, what you can do, go again to the horizontal type tool or the vertical one, perfectly reasonable, and then hover over there. And now you might want smaller there. So you can just type in there. 12 point, you can put it 6 point, whatever. And also, of course, you can change colour. You might not want black, you might want white, because obviously it's a copy and paste again. So you can fill it, and you can see the area there. Just like that. Nice. And again, exactly the same as before. You can always go to the direct selection tool, and you can manipulate. Just select that bit there. Just select that point. You can select 2 points if you want to use. I mean, if you want to, but if you reason just to select both, and then of course you can drag that, and that will be dragged out. I just want to drag that one, so maybe I want to put that up there. So it goes up that way, and maybe encompass 2 of those. Obviously, and of course I'd have to add some more type as well. Obviously, it doesn't fill type. Unfortunately, it's not sort of a feature that sort of just continuously fills the area. Be nice if you could do that. If there was a setting for that, brilliant. However, that's it. How to use some type, how to use parse to create lovely wrapped text in Photoshop. Hope you found this tutorial of interest. I'm always adding new tutorials about Photoshop, Illustrator, Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer, Affinity Publisher. Now that's pretty good for text wrap. You can do some amazing things in that. Completely off subject. However, I've been doing lots of text wraps with that, and that's why I just created a quick video on text wrap in Photoshop. So also Critter, Rebel, and many others. Also, please add some comments. Always appreciated. Always nice to have some comments. What have I done wrong? What have I done right? Are there other ways of doing this? Please let me know. You know, it's always great to know of other ways of doing things. Also, or if I've done something wrong. Dislike or like, always appreciated. Thank you much.